background, dude.
Cool.
Alright, so that's going. It should be connected.
And I just gotta get my Loki.
And Jotaki should be popping up anytime. Yeah. He's still off arrow.
Loki, Ignis, Dex Furious, Nami, Skyla Prime, Prisma. Okay, I'm go. I'm Keel. How many energy packs do you have?
655.
I have 501. I'm not worried about energy though.
You shouldn't be.
Not the...
There's Jotaku.
What? Jotaku?
Well, you shouldn't be. I mean, if this was like the first one, then you should be, because by the time you got there, you're like, I'm all out! Before like 60. What the hell did you do? I dropped one, took one pulse, and ran away.
There's a time-limited mission.
I love the quote I just got.
Never looked so intently at someone's ass before. Oh, you must have been checking out Sarah's wet ass.
I'm taking my meds.
Do you have any ancient healer specters?
No.
Blueprints?
Mm-hmm.
You do.
I was thinking about making some, but I wasn't sure if I should. But yeah, I do have ancient healer spec.
Speak up.
I have 10 blueprints for those.
Well, I'm telling you to speak up because you're cutting yourself out because you don't talk at one consistent volume.
I have the microphone like right next to my face.
Yeah, well, you cut yourself out twice, so that goes to what I just said. Speak up. Because you're not speaking at a consistent volume.
Do you want me to make some or not?
If you want. I have no control over your gear. I'm just asking you a question.
I have a lot of Spectre blueprints.
Yeah?
Whether or not I make them, I don't know. Like, I have Charger ones, Moa ones, the Roller ones.
Rollers are just fucking annoying.
I know. I have, like, the Phase Spectres are the ones that I normally make. Or not the Phase ones, like... well, Phase, Force, Vapor, Cosmic.
I'm ready to go anytime you are. I'm just rolling around here.
Okay. And... Bellinus.
Bell's anus. Let's go.
Ew.
We're going in.
What's your sub goal?
Defend the cargo.
Wait, what? That counted?
Counted for what?
This counts as using my first ability. Done.
That's weird.
Exercising power. There we go. I used my first ability 5 times, apparently.
That's my sub goal too.
Well, just pop out 5 times and you're done. Just be like, woo!
That's weird.
That should not happen.
That's definitely not my first ability.
No, it's your 5th.
So do we really have like a plan when it comes to the lasers, like when we should really start activating them, or because we've kind of been winging like when we activate these lasers?
Maybe you've been winging it, but I've been following a pattern.
I've kind of been feeling like it's just kind of been winging it.
You know, at the beginning, but I don't do it immediately at the beginning because one, there's no enemies. Two, they've got to run all the way over here, otherwise it's pointless if they're down there, or if they're up top. And then three, if you disarm, that's going to cause them to be stunned for a moment.
Yeah, and they're not gonna.
So I sit here, I wait. Okay, take a look.
Them.
Take a look at my side. See, the Moa's coming.
Okay.
All right, they're coming. So I go like this. I go like this. Then I go boom, boom. And if they somehow get past, my mold will take care of that. And then I'll take care of whatever's down the middle like that the lasers don't touch. And then I'll spore out whoever's in the middle. And that's my spore spreader.
I think I have an idea.
And then if I need, after it's fully charged up again, if I need it before the wave's over, i.e. not when there's like 2 enemies left for the wave.
It's definitely a waste when there's like no enemies left to activate.
But then I just pop it there and it does a quick sweep of the bombards or heavy gunners or healers or whatever once the enemies get up there. I mean, right now it's not a big deal because I just gotta go, miasma, boom, everything's dead. Nobody asked you, Inari. That's what I asked. See, like your side, you would have popped it there instead of using the Ignis because they would have already been there. But I don't usually do my spore until around 30.
Run.
Yeah, for the first time.
Yeah. Also, I just have to say, just there's no point in trolling. Just
It really isn't.
stop.
Especially when they're unoriginal. I think those are the worst trolls, the one that can't even come up with their own material. And it's just the same material you've seen around the internet for years at this point.
But to those of you who are wondering what the practice run is for, we
It's
are
for the run, obviously. It's in the title.
at Villainous Void. And we're doing a practice run for when we actually do our I don't want to say real run, but for when we do
Well, that's
like
what it is.
the actual run. When we do the actual run of 100 waves here.
Essentially, I'm making Skies think of this as the way I got her into the survivals to begin with.
Yeah.
You do it bit by bit to the point that you're comfortable, that it just becomes easier and easier. And once you're more and more comfortable, you can keep pushing yourself further and further. And the idea with this is that she becomes comfortable, that she doesn't have to be like,
That Moa was trying to kick your molt.
I know. That she doesn't get all like that.
It's like your molt was like a little karate bag.
The idea is that you don't get like that, and you get more and more comfortable with it, and that hopefully becomes easier for you, and theoretically go down less and less. That way, you don't really have to worry about any pads or panicking or anything for more than half of the actual run.
Because in reality, you don't want to become dependent on using pads or...
Dependent on one weapon to get you through everything.
Right.
Like, oh no, I don't have the ammo, we're screwed. What do?
Because, like, you want to get to a point where it's like all of your weapons and your abilities can all work together well in unison. And if you're at a point where it's like you're in a run and you're like, oh, I can only use my Galatine and like I can only, you know, use this and like.
Okay, let's take take you for example. We get up to like wave 50.
To defend.
You only have the HEMA. You have a bunch of enemies in front of you. What do? Panic? Because it's just a boom, 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 boom. So you switched up your primary to something that's more suited, that you wouldn't be panicking with. In this case, it's the Ignis.
I'm not trolling. I was asking a question, but you're mean and didn't answer.
No, that's not a question.
It's very clear that what you're asking is a troll question.
Wow.
Regardless of that, it's still weird. So don't ask questions like that,
Why
please.
did... I don't understand why that happened, but sure.
What happened?
The Butcher completely ignored the molt, ran up and went to hit the pod, hit it once, was hit by your disarm, and then turned around and attacked the molt.
Weird.
It's not how either of those abilities work.
If you have any questions about Warframe, we'd be happy to help you.
Well, that was an odd spike as I flew in.
Oh, my amp is max. I didn't realize.
Well, I hope it is. I mean, I thought it was a long
I
time
know.
ago.
The Ignis has a lot of range.
It does. I think it's like 32 meters or something like that that I was able to hit an enemy from in the smoke room. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to beat that. Well, I think if you actually typoed like that, I think you got a problem with your fingers. And in order to answer a question like that, you need a little more elaboration on your definition. I hate when that doesn't always work.
My definition, it just makes me think like, are you thick?
I almost killed myself. And I remembered your title was Trinless. I'm like, that wouldn't be good. Ow. I tried hitting myself. Well, actually, I tried hitting Inari, and then I almost just pulled the trigger there and threw it at myself. Because my... Hello? My reticle is, like, pointed at the floor. There we go.
Okay, good.
Three, two, one, go!
How's your Ignis doing on ammo?
Well, considering I haven't used it, it's doing fine.
That would do it.
My Hiku, however, is down to the last 40 throws.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
We're tied on kills.
Okay, congratulations. I've also only been using my Hiku. And the occasional Miasma. Which is usually at the end of the wave when there isn't much enemies to begin with. Oh, there's the Nully. And now I have to use my Agnize.
Aim, thank you so much for the follow. You're awesome, stay awesome, and hearts and hugs to you. Thank you again.
That was a close one.
How are you today, Aim?
Boom. I feel like spreading. Even though it's not going to last very long.
Hey Celestial, I've not spoken to you in some time about Warframe, just noticed you're on. Hey MMO, how are you?
What's up?
It's great to see you. How have you been?
I hear a heavy gunner, but I do not see him, so I'm assuming he's up top. Okay, kill, kill, kill.
At the moment,
And it's a dummy down there.
at the moment, Joker and I are working on a practice run for when we do our 100 wave Belinus run. So we're just trying to nail down the 60 waves and get more comfortable with at least that part. So, you know...
While finding any plot holes and strategies. Yes, plot holes.
You've been trying to get used to the Saren rework?
What have you had to change to help you adapt?
Did you have to change your build at all?
Oh, thank you, Inari.
New Saren needs more range.
My Saren's perfect the way she is still. Before the rework and after the rework.
I panicked and put down a health pad. I thought I was gonna die. Still no energy pads though. Been good. Before the rework, I never touched that. Mostly just modifying my spore build to spread further, but it also means I get to use Toxic Lash a lot more often.
Oh god, Toxic Lash on like anything, and it's gonna do a lot better because a pure toxin at health is killer. If you want a pure example of that, take a look at the Acrid. Just like slap on corrosive and then you'll have, or viral even. Viral might even work better with that.
Is there something that hasn't died yet?
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind.
It's a new wave.
It was just taking a while.
Yeah, it's because there was an Osprey dude sitting in the middle for a while that nobody was touching and he wasn't attacking anything. And Inari was sniffing his ass. But, I mean, Saren can make anything viable if you just pop on Toxic Lash and Spore. And then Miasma is kind of optional. It can make anything, including like a Mark 1 Furus, viable at enemies over level 100. Well, I don't know about like completely viable. Some weapons you may not want to take at that level over 100 still, but they can definitely at least kill when it comes down to it.
Let's see, before the rework, I almost never touched that. Mostly modifying my... Oh, I read that, okay.
I didn't really touch Saren 1.0, I guess you could call it. Simply because I like the idea of her more than actually playing her. I don't know if it was the... Oh, press 4 and just nuke the whole map with Miasma and you just win. The whole, press 4 to win thing. I don't know if that was the turnoff or if it was just because I didn't really understand how to use her at the time. But then after her initial rework, I decided to give her another shot. And I enjoyed her. And now we have this rework, which technically should be like 3.0, not 2.0 like they're trying to claim. But I haven't had to change anything from my build. I tried different things like more range or more power and sacrificing some stuff, but none of it works for me. I'm not comfortable with it. And I've looked at some like other people's builds and I'm like, oh, well, they're doing this, so let me try this. I'm like, no, dear God, no, I can't stand this or I can't stand that.
Then again, it always comes down to like what people prefer. Because there's a lot of circumstances where, some people might prefer a mod, but then, we might hate it.
Well, I'm just talking about pure stats on its own. Oops, wrong button.
But speaking of Saren, we are doing a Saren giveaway.
Saren Prime. So we're not buying you a normal Saren.
Prime giveaway. We are giving away 2 Saren Primes. So there will be 2 winners selected. The giveaway will end on May 31st.
9 days.
So if you do want to enter the giveaway is up on our website if you type !Warframe.
You'll also be giving away 2 ribbons to go with those 2 Saren sets.
Yes.
So each winner will get 1 ribbon?
Extraction is ready.
Yeah,
Unless
the
you
first
can
place
handle more
winner
of the enemy.
will have a choice between a dual
Fighting.
Ichor ribbon
Another
and a Daiku
opportunity to
ribbon.
extract
And
will
then the
appear
second
soon.
place winner will get, you know, whatever
The first
the other
place winner
person
didn't
didn't
pick.
want. But
As a little more
I
distinction
ranked up
between
both,
first and second place, I guess you could
ribbons.
say. Yes, they will be fully ranked ribbons.
And they're both unrolled, I think.
Well, you didn't roll them.
Yeah.
So, unless the other people that had them beforehand had rolled it.
Pretty sure they're unrolled.
Only on wave 16. Please don't stand in front of me. Wow, that was amazing, Inari. When I get Inari's reload buff on my Hiku, I don't even move. It's so fast. It's just full. Now that's a reload speed buff. Ow.
Hey!
What?
Moa kicked me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't, don't.
Nully top right.
Yep. I used way too much energy in that way. Nolly, I see. Three, two.
Oh, hello.
And roasty toasty.
So I have to ask you guys, what do you do to push yourself in Warframe? What is your challenge?
If you push yourself, and if you don't, why not?
My mom doesn't like that.
No?
I heard her go, no, no, no. No. My challenge is Animal Crossing. No, no, no.
No, no, no.
I mostly spend time talking to other people in Warframe and about how and why they play. Very cool. And what are some of the reasons why people play? Besides, you know, it's fun. I started playing the first Assassin's Creed game yesterday, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which is why
it
there was
is
no
very
string.
fun. But I had like this like the really like most difficult time during like one of the most easiest parts.
It doesn't get any easier than what she was doing, and she still failed it.
I don't know. I think my brain was just like against me. You're not very familiar with AC?
Assassin's Creed or Animal Crossing?
Yeah,
I
I
wanna
was
get on
thinking
your
like
side.
AC like Animal Crossing or AC
Since both were
Assassin's
kinda
Creed.
mentioned.
I remember the longest time people would be like talking about AC meaning Assassin's Creed. And I thought they were talking about Animal Crossing because AC to me for the longest time only meant Animal Crossing. And so I was like,
Oh yeah, you remember that time in AC where we
violence.
stabbed motherfucker? And we poisoned?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember like the longest time people would be talking about like violence and stuff in AC, and I was like, there's no violence. All you do is fucking fish and, you know, catch bugs.
You might want to watch your nullies back there.
I know, I see them. There's lots of shit going on. I'm scared.
Well, stay on your side, on your half.
Do I need to draw a chalk line?
Oh, we have a line. It's called the pod.
I read what you said very briefly out of the corner of my eye, but I'm pretty sure I read all of it.
If anyone in
And I
Animal
think you
Crossing
said
should be
if
stabbed,
anyone
it's
should
that
be stabbed,
raccoon.
it's Tom Nook.
No, we said it's that raccoon. You're the only one that said Tom Nook.
Yeah, the raccoon is Tom Nook.
But you're
he
the
has
only one who
two
said
kids.
Tom Nook.
He has 2 kids, too.
So?
And you don't meet them till like later when you upgrade the store.
I mean,
And I remember it was a nightmare because like once you upgrade his store, you have like the downstairs where he follows you around, and then you go upstairs, and then you have 2 more people following you around. And it's like, leave me alone. I just want to buy shit.
oh, you mean like
That-
Skyrim when you're trespassing and you're not supposed to be in that part of the shop?
No, you're supposed to be in that part of the store. It's just they follow you like as you go around the store. You don't like have them leave you alone at any point.
You mean
They
like
just
a
will
floor
follow you
associate?
around as you go shopping. Yep, Nook. The one thing about Animal Crossing that I always liked was the fact that the way that you answered your questions on the train was how your character was going to end up looking like, which I liked that little, I guess you could call it Easter egg.
Well, that can be a plus or that can be a pro or a con.
Yeah.
That helps everyone be differentiated. But at the same time, that just means people are just gonna be like, oh, I want to look like this. What are the answers? And everyone's just
There's
gonna,
tons
and
of,
it's gonna,
like,
and it's just
guides
gonna be,
online.
yeah, and it's just gonna be that 1 or 2 popular looks, and everyone's just gonna do the same thing to look the same anyway.
I had like an Animal Crossing like guidebook, and I'm pretty sure we still have it somewhere in the house, and that's how I figured it out. And I was like, if you want your eyes to look this way, then you answer with these questions, and then yeah,
You answer with these questions, okay.
or these answers, and then there was like, yeah. Nolly up the top. Hey, you get out of here. Sonny boy. I am used to people calling Animal Crossing Axe instead of AC since crossing is shortened to Xing, like crossing. I just called it AC. Or, you know, Animal Crossing, AC.
Ta-da!
I know what Assassin's Creed is, but I never played it. It's definitely a good game.
If you want history in a fun way. It's all historically accurate. I mean, obviously they had to make changes for the main character to be able to fit in, but...
I mean, I
Advanced names
wouldn't
and
go
everything.
and just jump into, like, Origins. I would suggest you go and play, you know, the Ezio collection before anything. Just because, like, those games are, like, the best ones, in my opinion.
Yeah, but there's a plus and negative to that. Because you want to be like, oh, look at the best, see what the series has to offer. But at the same time, you're like, hey, play the best, and then everything else will be a disappointment from here on out.
Okay, no, they're not. They're definitely not a disappointment. If you want a
So there's two
disappointment
ways you
with
can
an
see
Arno.
that.
Okay, is that like the universe shitting on me?
To watch more?
I got hit by a flame wave and I was invis and died.
Doesn't matter if you're invis. Invis is an invince.
I know, I know.
If Invisible Girl gets shot with the bullet, I don't know why I had to emphasize that part, but but whether she's invisible or not, she's still shot with a bullet.
Right. I suppose we need Nook, since someone other than Tom Nook could be worse.
Murphy.
True.
Looks like you're much better.
I just imagine you with a butter knife when you say that. I'm bringing out an old friend.
Is it Locky?
Yeah. What weapons do you think need improvement in the game, MMO?
RPG. Okay.
I activated that side.
That heavy gunner fell so hard he went through the floor.
Loki, you saved my life.
You know,
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Oh, I'm out of Ignis ammo. Finally.
well, then you've been spraying too much.
Hey, it's been 25 waves, really.
And
I've been
most of
doing
the
better.
time, most of the time with the Ignis, I go like the 40
all
to
I've been
60.
using.
Yeah, that's all I've been using in like the other ones too. and I don't run out until between 40 and 60, so you're not picking up ammo or something.
No, I haven't really been leaving the center.
Want to make a quick trip out when this one's over. Hurry up. Grab all them blues. You get enough?
Yeah, I got a good chunk.
Let's go on the offensive.
Why are these mowers like invincible? It's not right.
I know, I have that issue sometimes.
Why is George dead?
He got hit with a laser, I think.
Whoa, frame issue there. Don't know what that was about.
I like the dual... Wait.
What?
Not sure on that one. I'd like to see some of the weirder weapons get some treatment. I like that Dual Toxis has got an update to get them to better match the Nell. You could do it, George. You could do it. I love how my Loki's just spinning his gun around as I wait.
Meanwhile.
Okay. I think my Spectre ran out of ammo, so I'm letting him go.
No, he's got ammo.
Oh, he was just watching George. He was like, I'm gonna let him take the cred. We also don't need to use Spectres, but they make it just fun.
They bring some entertainment value. Especially when people don't ask questions and it starts to drag on.
What the fuck?
What?
This ancient Spectre just like flew over my head. Oh, that's George. Sorry.
Elmo collection.
Elmo.
Wow.
Certain explosive weapons, such as the Javelin, could probably be tuned down so that throwing it doesn't kill you as easily.
That one can always be a good thing.
I'll read more of what you said in a moment.
I mean, not dying is kind of the premise of like all games.
I mean, there's some weapons where it just makes sense that, you know, you die if you aim it a certain way, like the Tonkor. people get upset when you hit a wall or like the
Yeah,
floor.
okay, the Toncore one is kind of
you.
deserved. We have some hate at DE because they acknowledged that it should have been fixed like that, and that's how it was supposed to be, but they chose not to do anything about it for years. They consciously made that decision not to fix it the way so that it worked the way they intended it to. So they kind of deserve the backlash on that one for waiting so long, but
Yeah, because a lot of people were just used to it.
but the change makes sense.
It's like if you have, you know, a weapon that's supposed to explode.
I'm sorry, but if I stick a grenade up my ass, it's gonna hurt. In more ways than one.
Uh-huh. The idea of a staff weapon is fun, but using its interesting ability only to die horribly because someone jumped in front of you is no fun.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that just
She
reminds
jumps in front of me all the
you
time.
and Oh god. Yep.
Like, I'll be standing right here. There's plenty of room all around me. What does she do? She cuts directly in front of me. And then she pulls an Urkel. Did I do that?
Ooh.
Like, no shit you did that. You just jumped in front of me and then I magically died. Yeah, you did that.
Was that my fault? I'm sorry.
Was that me?
That was me. Oh, shit. Oh, you know that, $50,000 surprise weekend or whatever video that Shane Dawson made?
Yeah.
The girl in Ulta who did the makeup for Morgan, she got fired.
Yeah?
She got fired because she did that video with Shane.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know, and then a whole bunch of people had backlash against Ulta on Twitter.
Because they fired her for doing her job, basically.
Yeah, and so a whole bunch of people went on Twitter and they were giving Ulta backlash, and so Ulta was like, "Oh, we decided to give her leave with pay while she thinks about, you know, whether or not she wants to take her job back or whatever." And the girl who got fired was like, "I think that I'm just gonna like go somewhere else. I think this is a sign." Like, I would go somewhere else. Like, Jesus Christ. We're doing a lot better in terms of like the shields and stuff too. I haven't really seen like the shields just completely be gone.
I don't know.
Hyperion, welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, I was just talking about a video that Shane Dawson had made, and
yeah.
someone
got
fired
fired because
part of the video.
Yeah, when the only thing they were doing was their job, the thing that the company pays them for, and then they fire them for it. Oh, you were on camera for doing your job. What? You're on camera all the time. It's not security cameras. There's not really any difference. Keep your ammo up.
Yep.
pretty tired or broken. The day was extremely long for me. And how are you? I'm doing good. Joker and I are currently working on a practice run for when we do our actual run of 100 waves on Belinus as a duo. We also have a Saren Prime giveaway going on right now on our website if you'd like to check it out.
So if you don't have a Saren Prime, there you go.
If you would like to head on over to our website to check out the giveaway, you can type !Warframe. 2 winners will be selected for the giveaway. And also the first place winner will get to choose out of 2 ribbons, a dual Ichor ribbon and a
Daikyu
ribbon. The second place winner will get whatever the first place winner didn't want.
And a Saren set.
And oh yes, of course.
Both, yeah, first and second place will both get Saren sets. In the past, we've also done giveaways where we've given away like a Necros and Hydra, a perfect farming set, just before the Kuva Flood came out. And we gave both of those frames to 1 winner. We've also done full vaulted sets, such as our first one where we gave away an Ashe, a Carrier, and Vectus to 2 people. So sometimes they're big, sometimes they're small, but they're almost always
vaulted. In the end, we're giving away.
Almost always vaulted, and they're things that we earn in-game ourselves. Except for a Trinity, somebody actually donated that to us to give away. Well, 1 set.
Have you seen Loki?
No, I can't say I've been looking. I mean, he's your friend. If anyone should have a marker on him saying ally, it's you.
Oh. I think he's dead. Loki!
George is dead.
Oh, that's the new George.
That's your George.
No, I never put out a George.
Neither did I.
What?
Whoops, well, may as well activate that one too. Nelly, top right for you.
Yep. Let's see.
2 more weeks, then you can go home. Awesome, awesome.
The only frame I miss is Excalibur Prime.
Can't say I've really cared for him.
Yeah, same. And Vamp has never cared either.
I mean, realistically, it's just a visual change, and visually, he's one of the worst looking ones because he was the first. It's just like normal Excalibur. It's just essentially basic human skeletal system, I guess you could say. And they just added a horn on it.
And Nelly's coming up top.
I don't know why these are invincible right now. Seems when the enemy gets too close to the pod, they become invincible now.
Yeah, because I think it's because a part of them is
They're
like
hitting
going
through the
into
pod
the pod,
thing.
and then it counts. It counts as them being like in a wall, and then you can't like attack it. I love and hate the training camp for newbies here.
Training camp?
What do you mean training camp?
For what?
Do we have a training camp?
I don't know. I have a dummy. He could use some training.
What do you mean I could use some training?
Well, if you admit to
this
being
guy.
a dummy.
Ow.
Boop. Boop. Okay, that enemy somehow didn't die, even though the laser should have hit him. Focus on your side, you got nullies in that. Great, I'm stuck in the pod. Live in Germany. I guess that's firefighter.
I live in Germany and I'm a firefighter. This and next week, I and 99 other special catastrophe firefighters train more than 200 new men and women. Awesome.
That's cool.
I thought you meant like we had a training camp.
Well, first time I'm hearing of it. I've never heard of anyone consider it that.
Yeah, I know, because we do help a lot of people here, but I was like, I don't know if I'd consider it a training camp. This guy's a Joker training camp.
I can't dedicate myself to one person. You'll have to pay me to be yours.
Udemy training camp.
Hell, eBay's already been flooded with that toxic stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pay me $5. I'll give you plat, and I'll help you in for one Skype call. Why are you immune like a god?
Fuck.
Why is he a god? What? What?
You're coming.
What? Coming what?
I thought I could help kill.
That has nothing to do with that animation glitch. I went down and stood up at the same time.
What the fuck?
Like you know how you go down, your body goes like this, that straight plank of wood and just like tips over?
Yep.
It went like that for like halfway. So it was like 45-degree angle and then it sprung back up. I don't know what happened. Did I die? Did I live? Am I a ghost? And then there was the corpus dude that was running up the middle that was invincible. Nelly in the back.
Yep. I got lasers on it.
Well, laser than. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I saw it. I was like, hello.
You have to pop the
There's
bubble
another Molly
yourself.
coming too.
Down the middle, yeah, I see him. It's just not close enough yet.
No, there's one in the back for me.
Oh.
Come on.
How long have you been streaming?
1 hour, 2 minutes.
Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. I'll show you it later.
I and my best friend are the youngest special units here, and we train 8 women, and I think they hate us. Oh. I'm sure you do your best.
Well, considering it's a kind of a serious profession, I'd hope they try and do their best.
Hold.
Hmm?
I was trying to tell the Nova to hold.
Well,
no,
newsflash,
it's just
Warframe
like
doesn't
YOLO.
have voice commands. Hold!
Hold, please. Don't fire at the pod.
Ability 4?
This Nova has the Ignis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's probably your last one,
Probably.
if I have to guess. That's a Warframe.
My Ignis wasn't firing, and that really fucked me over.
Extraction is unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to
Holy
defend.
shit!
You will be
What?
rewarded for your bravery.
Tiger Stripe, thank you so much for that host. Holy fuck.
What's that?
Tiger, thank you so much for that host. It's great to see you. How are
Back
you?
on your half. Mind your own business over there.
Fine. Welcome everybody to the stream. My name is Skies. That voice on the other end here is Joker.
What it do?
When do you ever actually say that?
Right now.
Oh, fuck. Right now we are working on our
Inari!
practice run. Which our practice run is for when we actually...
You
We're
heartless
trying
sons
to-
of bitches!
We're working on improving our
No!
skills, I
Man
guess you
down!
could say, for when we actually go into our 100 wave duo run on Belinus Void.
This time the chosen frames are Loki and Saren. In the past we've chosen Frost and Octavia. And then we've had a gay guy plays choose our second attempt. And then the third one was the frames for the second. And then the third was completely scrapped because, dear God, it was the ultimate defense and we got bored.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't that Frost and Limbo weren't a good combo, it was that they were too good of a combo and we were just like, we're leaving. This is too good. But
made
guys,
things too
I
boring.
did see that you followed. It's just that my focus is like extremely glued and I don't want to die. But
Yeah,
I did
and now we
see
died.
Dutarino followed, so thank you so much. Aikna, Tiger Stripe, hello, how are you? Waffle, Mr. Sensual, what a lovely name. Love it. Also, we do have a giveaway on our website right now. So if you are interested in a Saren Prime set, 2 winners will be selected on May 31st.
All you have to do is head over to the website, to our website, head on over into the giveaway section, and all details will be there, as well as how to enter.
If you type !Warframe, you will be able to
go directly to the Warframe section.
Yep. You'll be able to enter the giveaway there. First place winner will get to choose between either a dual Ichor ribbon and a Daikyu ribbon. And then second place winner will get to choose, you know, whatever that other person didn't pick. And of course get their Saren Prime set too. Mike, thank you so much for the follow.
Now this Saren and Loki build are both also up on the website for those that are curious, as well as the Hiku and Ignis. Dual Ichor, we do not have a ribbon-free version because we put ribbon-free builds up on the site. You are using the Ignis and
the Dexterous and the Nami Skyla Prime,
which are all up on the site, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
Waffle, your name is making me hungry. But much love for Waffle. Waffles are better than pancakes.
I will consider what I learned.
You hear it from me. I hope no one's name in here is Pancake, because then I'm gonna feel like an asshole.
I'm a better viewer than you.
Here, thank you so much for the follow. You guys are awesome. Thank you so
Boom,
much.
boom. That'll null out the back. We're already on that. Awesome. And Mr. Karate Chops
But
out.
up on our website, we do have guides and builds and things like that.
Builds will always be ribbon free.
Yeah. Because in our opinion, you know, ribbons are never essential. You don't need a ribbon to have a weapon be great.
And we don't. I was gonna
bring
say
out, you know, greatness, of course, but it's never like you need it.
Right.
It's never.
And if we do put one up with a ribbon, we wouldn't want to give the impression, oh well, you guys got to get this one, so buy this specific ribbon, or keep rolling to get this one, or you know, if you don't have this one, you can't make it. Your build won't be as good. That kind of thing.
Like that would be terrible of me to like put my Hema build up there with my ribbon.
Right. Because if you want to buy that specific one, it's going to run you between 800 and $1,000.
Like, I never thought I would spend that much on a ribbon, but I did. And it's like, there's people who've spent more on a ribbon, and if I was to spend more on a ribbon, like, I would never want to be like, hey guys, like, you gotta, like, put this ribbon on your build. It's like, that's never something required, so...
The dual Ichor is a prime example of that. We've got two completely different ribbons, but they pretty much balance out to the same performance. But we just don't have a ribbon-free version to put up yet.
You've spent 0 on a ribbon? And that's totally fine.
Pretty much all the ribbons I have are ones that I've just gotten through sorties. The only one I bought was my Fang ribbons. And that's because I keep liking one, so I keep buying another one because I'm trying to get specific stats on it.
Mm-hmm. Get off spot.
Even though the ones I have already work perfectly fine with taking out enemies over level 100. And even without a ribbon, I can still take out enemies over level 100.
Mm-hmm. But if you have any questions for us, feel free to ask, and we will do our best to help you.
I feel like if I brought the Fang for our run and listed that up there, I would get the Fang more, I guess, notice.
Possibly. That brings me to ask you guys, what do you think of the Fang Prime? Because I know that the Fang Prime is one of those things that people either hate it, love it, or never have ever tried it in their life. Okay,
What?
there was just Millie in the back, and I'm pretty sure it's still there. Yeah. Okay, it's gone. Supersonic, thank you so much for the follow.
Supersonic, hypnotic.
Funky Fresh.
Ow.
I don't know what hit me.
Probably a
I
bombard.
think it was a bomber.
Oh, we're about to find out.
Okay, I need to get up.
Or you can kill yourself. That's cool.
Well, I saw like the pod dropping and I felt like scared.
Extraction is ready. Unless
Meanwhile, you paid no attention to me, otherwise you would have saw what was coming over.
keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear
All
soon.
That's
dual
your
blades
thing.
are trash.
That's the thing, you
What?
get... I've got video proof killing an enemy over level 100 in half a second. With the Fang Prime.
What makes you say that? Or are you just being sarcastic?
Could be sarcastic. I mean, if anyone says that you need a Frost or a Trinity, I'm gonna tell you they're both trash frames. And then people that really believe that are gonna get triggered.
They have no outstanding stats. They're mediocre in every aspect.
My Fang Prime can get like constant 6 statuses on a single enemy. Even though the Fang only has what, like a 5% status or something like that?
I'm not sure off the top of my head, and that was bad.
Yeah, it was. You should have some disarm going. I'm gonna die getting you up. Where's your disarming at?
I had like no energy, but now I've got some.
You're going down because you're getting shot, therefore you need to be thinking about that disarm here. Otherwise this isn't gonna go.
I know.
I don't know if you need less chat, more focus, or what.
Okay. You're doing fine in my opinion. Thanks. You just have the Fang Prime sitting in your inventory?
But that's the thing, some people like never go back and revisit weapons after you get all these new mods that come out as well.
Yeah. Like a lot of, you know, new stuff comes out, and we don't see a lot of people like go and try like, hey, maybe this mod will work better for me, or we see some people try, you know, one elemental and not try maybe
Other
Crystal
elementals
will work better, or
Right. I mean, you might have a thing. You might have a slash weapon. You might have something that's heavily slash based and be like, oh, well, viral is the only thing that makes sense, but corrosive might work way better in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Or there might be something hidden that you can't see, such as the Acrid. You can change its elemental to whatever you want, but it's always going to have that toxin proc in there. And that toxin is going to be absolutely killer.
I didn't know that pole arms were quote-unquote meta. I just liked the look.
Yeah,
That,
well, that's
okay,
the,
and
that's
that's a lot of things too. We see people like only use things because they're popular.
Right.
And we stray away from you know.
Right. Hell, we've done Mark 1 sorties, we've done random, we've done auto mods. We've done all of that. When we actually did the Mark 1 bow, and when that's actually used properly, it's actually absolutely devastating when used properly, is the thing. I don't know why I was trying to kill George. And that's the thing most people don't take into consideration. They're like, oh, well, I just gotta have the optimal build. No. Some weapons are best suited for one thing and not the other. Nelly in the back. Okay, get up. Cause I can't just keep standing over you right now.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what's going on with you, but...
It's my energy. I'm having problems.
Well then what is it? Xmas? Because they should be disarmed. This is absolutely horrible. You gave me the excuse on one of the practice runs that, oh, you were tired. Well, you're not tired now.
I know.
Disarm all these gunmen. Something about Bang Prime, a buff.
I'm trying to stay away from using energy pads.
Yeah, well, if you need it, and it's the difference between, you know, the pod being destroyed and you going down like 12 times, yeah, drop it. I mean, we're at wave 50. It's not like we're at wave 10.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the pod's worst run is probably our first practice run, get the Nelly in the back. With the health to drop down while we were still trying to figure things out here. With these two. But, I don't know, at that rate, it's getting tempting to say that this one is your worst practice run. But we're bringing it back from the dead, so that's a good thing right now. There's a bombard down there.
It's on your side.
Yep. I'm just pointing them out.
He is Canadian.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Figures what?
Seriously.
No, it's because everyone in her chat complains that I have no emotion, and then when I show a mission, oh god, when I show emotion, everyone in her chat gets all pissy. Like, oh, is something wrong? He's being an ass, blah blah blah. No, it's because you wanted me to show emotion, and then you guys get pissy if I show emotion. It's like her chat wants it both ways. It's like they want me to show emotion, but at the same time, they don't want me to show any negative emotion, like frustration or anger or anything. It's like, you can't have it both ways. You guys either want emotion or you don't want emotion.
Yo, man. Canadians could be terrifying. I learned that from How I Met Your Mother.
Can't say I've seen it.
I can't say I've seen it either.
I actually haven't watched TV in many years.
F5, welcome to the stream. How are you? Regardless of this not being a perfect run,
God, no.
there's gotta.
But we've had, like I said, we've had a worse one for the pod.
Yeah. Regardless of this not being a perfect run, and regardless of me dying like 800 times,
It's a practice run for you to learn from your
I'm not gonna
mistakes.
let me down. It's not. Yeah, it's not the real run. It's a practice run, and practice, you know, means making improvements and seeing where your weaknesses lie along the way.
And if you die, figure out why you went down and how you can prevent that next time.
And for me, it's because of my fucking energy.
Oh, George is roaming free again.
There's perfect runs. If you're not dying, you're not trying. Skays, welcome to the stream. I'm doing peachy. We got shitty Netflix, and that's about it. Well, one of the main guys thought all Canadians are just super nice, so he taunts him and ends up getting beat up.
Oh.
Hey guys.
It's all about being nice, eh?
We still talk like that. Wait. I was gonna say, I'm gonna have dual citizenship with Canada, so does that mean that I'm going to have that stereotype against me and have stereotypes for America too?
That's right.
Is it gonna go both ways?
That's right. You're a nice, ignorant, apologetic prick.
Oh my god! Thanks.
You're already show you're ignorant American when we played Assassin's Creed.
I know.
We're over there in London. You're like, why are you driving on the wrong side of the road? Who do you people think they are? There's a line for a reason.
Oh god, I was really hoping you weren't gonna bring that up. Yeah, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, And I'm like, why is everyone driving on the wrong side of the road? And then Joker's like, you're in London.
They drive
you
on
fucking
the left
ignorant
side.
American. And you know what? I drove on the side of the road that I know, and I broke my carriage, but it was worth it. It only goes one way. Everyone just assumes you're American. Everyone assumes you're American unless you have an accent, and they're like, "Where are you from?"
Even though America's probably got like the most differential of accents.
Right.
Like every state has their own accent. And then you got, of course, you know, immigrants that come in and then they have children and then they grow up with their accent. That's from a completely different place. Good job. So you get even more accent branching from there.
No, I know it's not the wrong side. Everybody has, like, different sides. I was very confused when I was driving in Syndicate. Very confused.
Yep.
Okay, let me just not melee right now. It all makes sense, though. Waffle. The right side was only chosen since that's where the break was.
I can see that.
Everybody has an accent. It's just nobody really notices it when they hear them.
Right, because I mean, if you're from one area, say, I don't know, maybe you're from China. To you, everyone in China, nobody has an accent. I didn't even hit the revive button, but sure. Unless they changed that when they screwed with all the buttons. Figures the time that we put Trinity and Frost in the title is the time that it's one of the worst runs we've had for practice.
For me. Why did I have to say before stream? Oh, watch me go down like 800 times!
Yeah, because I put Trinity in the title. And what do? You go down 800 times with Trinity in the title.
Trinity... Fuck!
There we go. I got myself in here because I didn't have the energy at the moment. But you might want to get them, and them, meaning them. Unless you want this to be a fail. Get up. It's got 2,000 health. Disarm. This is not very good at this moment. Like I said, one of the worst runs we've had. Leave the enemies.
Yeah.
I don't know where he is, so he's over there. And that'll at least slow him down a bit. You had to open your mouth before stream, didn't you? Oh.
Oh, fuck.
That's what I get for laughing, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an extremely bad run.
Uh. Seven, thank you so much for the follow. You're awesome. Stay awesome. And
Just
heads
reminds
up,
me of the
see
talk shit get hit highlight. You talk all this shit and then down you go.
That's what it reminds me of too. I just want to say that could have gone so much better.
We
But
do have instant
unfortunately-
revives, but if you go down early on, then you waste them all because you don't really have that option. Unfortunately.
I do want to say, if you
Well,
haven't
whoops, wrong
already, make sure you go to our website, enter the CERN Prime giveaway. I don't know if you want to go and do that again.
No, not really, but we can always go to the Simulacrum.
Okay.
Focus.
One person has entered since I last looked, so I'm sorry to let you down.
Excellent.
Mr.
Next
Sensual.
chunk in there. Yes, confirm. That was just horrible.
That was horrible.
Inari died. You went down like 100 times. The pod died. It just wasn't a very good run.
We went through more than 8 revives, I think. But yeah, I'll go to the Simulacrum, but I need
Last
to
mission
go be right
results.
back.
Yeah. It was 10 total.
Yeah.
Revives from me, 9. So you went down 9 times, not counting the times that you got yourself up.
Yeah.
What is
That
with the
was
frame
our
right now?
worst practice run. We've been doing this every day.
One practice run a day. Dear God, that was the worst.
For like, I don't know, like a couple days. But that was like the worst.
Well, it's
And
close to a week
I
now.
think it was just because I think it was just because I felt so like overwhelmed, maybe because of the amount of people that were watching, and I think that got to me.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin?
Hello, you're beautiful, okay? People not okay.
Beautiful people.
Thank you.
Dear God. I don't know what's with the frames right now, but
You're beautiful people.
I blame the beautiful people.
I don't know how many people are still here, but
I don't know.
you can load us into the Simulacrum.
Okay.
I will be right back.
I'll do it in
Hello,
all my
you
framing
beautiful
glory.
people.
Beautiful people.
Okay. Be right back, guys.
Found it. Yeah, that shows up fine. That's weird. Oh well. Hopefully this loading screen like sort that shit out. Yeah, that was an extremely terrible run. Oh. I don't think we've ever had the pod just fail like that before 70. And I seem to fix whatever the hell that frame thing was. Fast travel. The hotfix was nothing really major. And just some small script errors or effects on abilities. One of the things was a crash fix when someone joins a mission at the same time somebody picks up an item. Apparently, it would cause a crash. Fix Jin disappearing from the way that they make it sound like it completely left the person's account. If Jin died and somebody joined or something. It's just some really weird stuff. Inari, you're gonna have to go away for now.
I'm back.
Hi.
Hello. Greetings.
Mimiga. Hikaru was just asking what the hotfix was about.
Oh, just some general fixes and stuff. Nothing crazy.
Oops, what is... It's on here. Okay, so let me get...
I'm trying to... Who didn't like...
This and this? Yes.
I'm trying to find who didn't like the...
What?
Who didn't like the, dual blades. Mr. Sensual did not like it. Okay. So I'm assuming that's why we came here.
Well, just a general... Oh, and I can't change anything. That's cool. I don't know if you wanted to grab anything out of your arsenal, or...
I could. I don't know what I could grab.
I don't know.
No, I think I'm just gonna watch. Is there any weapon that you guys want to see or anything like that?
Actually, just go like this. Swap this. So we'll swap this to 2. We'll go on to the... There's so many ways to strip armor between like Oberon, Ash, Corrosive Projection, Saren, and tons of other weapons. Sophie King, what's up? How you doing? To discover your origin if you get it first try. Sophie King, we totted. Okay, so if you were to come down, so you see, like I said, there's so many ways. I don't know why they're just standard, but there's so many ways to just strip armor. So if we look at an armor stripping simulation here, we're looking at this. I'm hitting them from the side, which is like the worst you're gonna get, because believe it or not, the side that you actually hit the enemy on makes a difference. And of course, this is just getting started onto it and getting the combo going. But what I usually prefer...
Have you tried the Zocti Orvius combo? No. I haven't done anything with the Orvius or the Zocti.
I personally can't stand either of them.
I think I ranked the Zocti, but like I haven't gotten like a build with it
turn
that
around.
I'm confident with.
So if we're to look at something like with no stripping right now, of course 135, which makes a big difference. So we go with something like this. Of course, if you're just starting a melee at this point, they kind of got something going on. Presumably, if you haven't used melee yet, then you've probably been using your primary or secondary, which is what you intend to be using. I really hate that I get in front of them, or I slide behind them, or get them in the side or something. But you see, once the combo gets going, the Fang Prime is going to completely kill through, regardless of what's in front of it.
Oh
And
my God,
this is... Good job. Of course, Riven free on that.
Zocti was awesome with old Saren. We'll have to revisit that combo with the new rework. Scathe, have you had to change your Saren at all for the rework?
Gonna go with... It's gonna go with something I completely forgot. One thing to note is we don't go with bombards because honestly, bombards are complete trash. They suck. There's just so many ways to bypass armor and strip armor that it makes them completely pointless for testing things against. Not to mention their only defense is the armor, so once you get past or remove the armor, there's nothing to protect them. They're dead extremely quick. Whereas a heavy gunner is more balanced. It's that speed that sends me flying that gets me on that. Let me just go like this. And we can look at... Just need the one.
Yes, I tossed range out the window, actually. Beat the
Interesting.
armor to 630 and put on every power strength mod I have.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
So if we're going to
Can I
be
take
going...
this enemy?
Go for it. What are you going with here?
My dex fears.
Oh. I know you could have done a lot better than that, so you had to have missed shots, but... okay, so if we're going to look at this enemy here... If we were going to go under like best circumstances, it's going to be like getting the melee bonus here, armor strip. And that 135, you know, it's completely done at that point. I said I have videos showing how you can kill level 100 in a fraction of a second.
If you guys want to see any specific weapon or warframe from us, let us know. If we don't have it, you know, we can always work on it.
That was 11 quick hits with no armor.
On our website, though, we have our giveaway. We have our builds and guides. Krez, thank you for the host. I can hit 400 ticks on normal missions, 15 tick by the end of zones and EOS. Need to wait for the next rework to see how it'll change.
I don't want them to change certain because they keep changing here. It's just going to keep confusing people.
Yeah,
Especially
like,
newer players, and they
I
go
don't
back
know.
and they see like 6 videos of different builds, and then they're all at different points in time because they keep changing shit. I mean, for me,
know,
I
they
haven't
keep
I haven't
changing
had
it.
to change my Saren at all.
How are you today, Krez?
Swap those back. And get my ribbons. I want to use...
You're good? That's good.
I want to use this one.
New update for Final Fantasy 14, so shitload of stuff added. Awesome.
That's fantastic.
Fantastic 14.
I don't know what kind of weapon you want to show.
The Hema. I am actually glad I haven't had to change mine. I set her up for a 3/4 combo.
Did you just say 3/4?
3. Oh, I'm sorry. Leave me alone. Alright, let me take out the Hema and I'll put in a normal shred since Prime Shred is login.
Change the level back to 135. Oh no, it is 135 still. Okay, here we go. I don't know what you want.
Pizza. Sorry, I missed any replies. I had to pay the delivery guy. Oh, I want pizza.
GG. I don't know what they wanted to reply to.
I have to scroll up. I don't remember.
I don't know. That's your job.
My stomach growled. I tossed range out the window, actually. Beefed armor to 630 and put on every power strength mod I have. Can hit 400 ticks on normal missions, 15k ticks by the end of zones in the OS. Need to wait for any rework to see how it'll change. Oh, and we were saying, how that's very interesting, and...
I haven't changed anything on my build, and I'm satisfied with it still.
I don't normally use Saren, so...
You don't have really any input.
Won't really affect me. Mike, is it pineapple pizza?
What weapon are you getting?
I have a question for you guys. What would you like to see us do? Because clearly, a practice run is better suited for either later or
oh, you can come with me.
But would you guys want to see us do
Come loud.
Would you guys rather see us do a randomized sortie?
You don't even know what the sortie is.
Yeah.
If it's that bad, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, if there's like, you know, some crappy like kill it the same or a defection or anything like that, we'll probably won't do it, but...
Somebody had mentioned before they wanted a Hiku build that would work with Saren.
I think it was Hikaru.
Well, the Hiku build you just saw there works fine. But here it is with the Saren rework, with the Saren and Hiku build that we have on our site. If you use them together, which would be the Toxic Lash. That's for your 135, and that's of course with no miasma, no spores. Just a Toxic Lash on that. So, if that was you, Hikaru, hopefully that satisfies you.
Are you in the arsenal?
No, you are.
Okay, because I hit arsenal when I hit escape, and I didn't know if it was possible that you got in there too.
No. So if you want to do like, think about spores and miasma and that all as well in there with this, then you can look at more like this. Of course, some of those miss, but you can look at it more like that in terms of its performance. And both of those are the...
Thank you.
No problem. Both of those are the same ones that are up on the site. So if you get like more strength in your Saren, if you prefer it that way, then that's only going to perform much better because you're going to have that higher damage boost from Toxic Lash.
Sortie today. Hive, energy reduction. Rescue, augmented enemy armor. Spy, radiation hazard. We haven't done a hive in a while.
Because dislike hives are annoying.
I know.
And Lua rescues is so RNG, if not completely broken the last 2 times we've done it.
Yeah, but it's broken in a good way.
Hey, broken is broken, whether it's good way or bad way.
I know, I know. But yeah, guys, if you're interested in getting a Saren Prime set, make sure you enter that giveaway.
Well, you can.
Yeah, well, you can. The rescue is on Mars. The spy's on Ceres.
New alert marked on navigation, Tenno.
Bum 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 bum.
Loompa, Loompa.
Oompa.
Loompa. I found the right button. You up for a demon duo?
Oh, a demon duo sortie? Sure. Let me... I could bring the Ignis Race. I don't wanna. You know what? I'll bring the Selma. Soma Dex Fierce. Nami Skyla. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go and do a demon duo sortie.
It's been a while since we've done the demon duo.
Why did my stomach growl at that? It's been a while since we did the demon duo.
Because you're hungry to get some of Ash. Let's go. So once we get in, I guess we can do a little show of the demon duo.
Oh. A little modeling show.
Yeah!
Do a whole stream with that voice. Yeah. So, what was everyone's starting Warframe, and what gravitated you towards picking that frame?
This infestation must
Okay,
be
this is
contained.
horrible
Destroy
lighting.
the hives to
Yep,
sterilize
but
the
if we
area.
go out there, we're gonna have them.
You're still in the clear. No detection
Okay.
from enemy sensors.
Yeah, so as you can see as I zoom in, this is Joker's Ash.
Specifically for the demon duo, yes.
Yes. And then this is my Loki, which you've seen more than enough.
At this point.
And yeah, at this point.
I don't even know what we're... Oh, hives.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the way there. Oh, I was going the right way.
Are you kidding me?
I was trying to go invis and then it was like, nah, babe.
Oh.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Where's my
This-
evil vision when I need it?
Wait.
I'm fine.
Sure don't look it.
Oh, it's this way.
Dead end. Okay.
Toxic, thank you for the follow. And I'm sorry if anyone followed earlier and I missed your follow.
A hive is nearby. Be on alert. There's no way to know how the
I'm
infestation will
stuck.
react to this hive's destruction.
I got 2 of the
I got
tumors.
2. There's one more.
Those. Okay. I'm looking.
Done.
Now quick, destroy the hive.
Okay, moving on.
I'm still trying to get to where you are.
Oh, come over here. Hi. Where you going? You walk over to the entrance, I
Oh,
say
didn't
hi, and
realize
then you
there was
walk...
I didn't.
I said, why would I say hi? Of course he can't see me, I'm invisible. That's the point of being invisible. Let's go, I need to use you.
That was a juggernaut. They're lured
me.
out by the death of infested.
Mag,
Blame
I like
Warframe.
just game and power ideas. Plus, I normally take
Fight to
casters
draw
in
it out.
games. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still use mag? Or were you like, nah, I'm one and done? Here's my starting
You are
frame and
approaching
out
a hive.
the door with
Every
you.
hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those, and you can destroy the hive.
Top 3, 4,
This is
5.
my friend Vamp.
All nodes destroyed. The hive is vulnerable.
Next.
My friend Vamp, Vamp 6x6x6x.
AKA Warframe Madness.
If you don't, yeah,
I am no
Warframe
longer
Madness.
detecting
If you don't
signs
know
of the
him, make
juggernaut.
sure you check him out.
You don't
He,
know him.
does not like Excalibur at all. Move.
Bitch, get out the way.
Get out the way, bitch. You're not a pod?
No, in fact, they tell you where they are. By the ship flying around. That's 3. Why is this one a mystery?
4. 5.
That's it. Take out the hive.
Alright, what is with the frame?
Hives destroyed. Head to
Oh god.
extraction.
Uh-oh.
I just dropped down to like 2 frames.
Oh my god,
What is
that door
going
took,
on?
like 8 years to open.
Yeah, like I said, I just dropped down to like 2 frames. What is going on? You're gonna need to get us the hell out of here. This is like all you right now.
Yeah, I know. I can tell something's going on
Yeah.
bad because the doors aren't even opening for me.
Yeah. Something is going on. I don't think you've ever experienced
Like
this. I don't know. I'm coming in my like 2-frame glory right now.
Like the enemies aren't even moving and the doors
Yeah, I know.
are taking like 5
I can
years
see
to
that.
open. I mean, 5 years is an exaggeration, but they do
Sure hope
take
so.
longer than normal to open. Thank you.
I don't think this is. I think this is a sign not to do it. I really hope I'm going the right way, because if I go the wrong way, I'm going to be upset, because I got to 2-frame my way back. Oh.
Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got
What's the countdown? 'Cause I can't see.
57 seconds. Mag Prime now, but yes, I use her. She can dominate an area in defense. The
Ooh,
frame I like
kinky.
least is Loki. It's fine. I detest his playstyle. He's not a bad mate frame, just not for me. That's completely understandable though.
Well, that's the
For
difference
the
from
longest time, I
people.
was like, ew, Loki. Like, why would anyone use him? And then, like, I understood, like, his abilities, and, like, they're more so for
Utility.
control and not for, yeah, for utility and not for, like, I'm gonna ice beam your eyes out. Like, it's not that. Like, Loki's utility and not for, like, bam. kick
Oh
your
god.
ass.
Time, please go oh my god! Everything just like snapped back to reality.
Oh. And the same is for Nova. I use Nova for utility and not for her, like her ball ability, like her Null Star or whatever. You might make it.
I will.
5, 4, 3. Eh. Hello there. What do you think of my Warframe color scheme? My game name is Xfinity in game.
Trixfinity.
Oh. Leave me alone. If you send me a message on Warframe,
Oh. Well, I was hoping it would go blue.
or I whisper you.
Yeah.
Because I can't click on that whisper Trixfinity.
And then you
Hi.
could just click on their tab.
Profile. Your Warframe color scheme. I see some black and some gold. I'm like the worst person to ask because I'm a little bit colorblind. So you could have like a completely different color and
Let's go.
I could be like, yeah. Okay, so there's like some red and some gold. Looks good.
Lucky Louie? I don't know.
But it does look good. From what I can tell, I went for a royal look. It does look really good. It looks good. You get an A+ from me.
Lucky Lou, thank you for the follow. Much
or Laurel.
appreciated.
I heard Yanni. Joker hears Laurel. My mom hears Laurel, I think.
But Lucky Lou, thank you for
sure
the follow.
she
Much
heard.
apprecited. Good shit. Glad to have you episode. I'm gonna go to the time out. Oh, Smashcast.
This is the rescue mission.
That's something I wasn't expecting.
Liberate the hostage before
Follow
any
on
harm
Smashcast?
comes to them.
Yeah. I was confused why Totaku was talking to someone.
Yanni. It's both. Well, I watched the video, and what it really is in the video is Laurel.
Told you.
But to those
A
with
juggernaut nearby
younger
will only
ears,
attack when it
As they
senses
put
high
it.
concentrations of
as they
infested
put
blood.
it, will hear Yanni. But there are kids that were like younger than me,
The moment you enter the
or
holding
my
area,
age,
they'll trigger the
and they
execution
heard
sequence.
Laurel.
Rescue the hostage before it
So
finishes.
I don't believe in this like scientific shenanigans because literally everybody has differing opinions
doing?
on it. Everybody has different ears. It's really, you know,
I was following you and it was a bad thing.
I know.
You let me down.
It's low pitched Laurel and high pitched
Juggernaut
Yanni.
has moved on.
Let's go.
It's safe to proceed.
Yeah.
The hostage is almost out of time.
Top or bottom?
Hurry.
I'm going on the top.
Bypass is done. Go.
Wink.
This is the jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells.
God.
You got it. He's all yours.
That's not a good idea. Help. The Corpus ones are the worst for me.
Gotta go.
I knew you would come. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I knew you would come.
Located the hostage. Escort the prisoner to
Thanks.
the extraction point. And
Ah,
I will
hell
follow
sweet.
fast.
Don't suppose you
No,
have
you
an
don't.
extra gun?
You have two weapons. They're called Fist 1 and Fist 2.
I thought those were girlfriends.
Whoa! Whoa! I heard Laurel. Old man confirmed. Well, my 46-year-young ears heard Laurel. Well, the other half to the sound doesn't sound Yanni. It sounds like Annie, but both Yanni and Laurel is said in the audio. I heard Laurel. Oh gosh, scared.
Alright, and the last thing is...
It's a spy radiation hazard.
That's cool. Let's go. Just don't hit me like you always do.
Baby, one more time. I'll try. Check for MOA spawn locations on Corpus maps. Hacking their cabinets can deploy a friendly one. I remember when we were on a map with the MOAs, and the MOA just decided to go back in the cabinet, like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Tenno, you infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
I'm gonna go to B.
Why?
Disgusting monstrosity.
It's a sortie, we have to get all three.
They absorb their victims.
Alright.
You're confident enough. I mean, you just panicked at hacking.
I did. I'll go to A.
Which, for anyone that's new, we don't recommend ciphers at all, not in the least.
Oh no, definitely not. Because if you're somebody who's like super used to using ciphers for like, you know, missions every day, and then like you decide, okay, like I really want to go, you know, on the sorties now. You can't use ciphers in sorties.
I've
so
had too
it's
many
really,
new kids
like,
panic about it. Like, oh my god, I can't use a cipher.
So it's like, if you want to get into the habit of, you know, just getting used to hacking and, you know, taking away that, you know, reliability, I guess you could say, don't use ciphers. Just get used to...
Oh god, it's this one.
Ooh. Look both ways before you cross the street. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay outside.
Yeah, you usually stay outside on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay outside.
Fuck. The ball hit me.
Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
That's fine.
Alright, I'm just gonna start walking to B then. I only use ciphers when I'm just trying to hurry up. I mean, they're good for that, like, if you find yourself in a mission where, you know, you just, like, you need
maybe you're
to, like,
maybe you're
hurry up.
speed running for Ivaro or something. You're doing like you're doing like
in
40.
That situation, cipher away. Average hack time 6 seconds. Noise. For me, like the grinnier ones are fine for me. When
That's
it
what
comes
these
to
are.
the corpus ones, I just get like annoyed. Okay, that was just dumb.
You said it.
This one looks exactly like the one we were just at.
But it's not.
Actually, no, never mind. I cipher if soloing and surrounded by enemies when I need to hack. I got you.
What about this one? It's this one where you're like, basically you have to set off an alarm. I've never found the console for that other beam there. Oh, you're not coming?
No.
Oh, you're right there. You hacked that one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going in, Mom!
Do it.
You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Go home, Lotus.
Got it. The data is still intact.
Alright. What's up on C? Oh.
Hey, Gaming Horizon. How are you? Welcome to the stream.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Heavy infestation ahead.
Take us in.
This is mine. Oh god.
You've triggered the alarms. Lose
Do you have it?
and the mission will be a complete
You wanna do it?
failure.
Alright, let's go home.
Okay.
You got it. The data is still intact. We cannot let and know we were here. Eliminate.
We gotta kill everything now.
Assassination target is here. Wipe them out. You've been locked out. Let's override the security.
Hit his no place.
Oh god.
Well, you gotta kill him.
Yeah, I know.
Where's his no place?
Stormbringer.
You hit his no place?
Override successful. Let's get going.
Eliminate all targets.
Yeah.
No specific number, just...
What?
I'm good. Well, now I am. Finally got finished at tutoring. Awesome. What do you guys think we'll get for the sortie?
Probably more endo again, like we've been doing every single sortie.
I know.
I remember the old days where we got ribbons every single day for like 2 weeks.
I know, that was good. What do you guys think of the embolist? Kill them all, let Lotus count the bodies.
Yeah, whatever gets the job done.
Really?
We fought with honor.
Finally. Grinding for anything specific these days?
Nope.
No.
Nope, not once. That sculpture. Just as bad as
I need
endo.
a sculpture.
Yeah, especially when they only sell for like 5 plat. Sometimes like 3.
Doom, welcome to the stream.
Oh, look at that. They did call it. They said Ayatin.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like you anymore.
I was gonna say login reward, but it's actually early.
Yeah, login reward is for another hour and 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I'm very, very sad. Ben, thank you so much for the follow. You're awesome. Stay awesome. And hearts and hugs to you. Thank you again. I do want to remind you guys, if you haven't entered the giveaway, make sure you do so. If you're interested in winning a CERN Prime set, 2 winners will be selected. The giveaway ends on May 31st. So head on over to our website if you want to check it out. not too many people have entered, so you know that is always a option for you. It is PC only though, so if you are on a different platform, unfortunately we can't.
We have no way to deliver it.
What?
We've gotten something from doing our practice runs.
What did we get?
We've got relics to see if we're gonna run for the Cronin Prime Blade, the last piece we are missing.
Oh my god! So, wait, Cronin Prime Blade.
Axie K2.
Axie. Wow.
I can put 100 in.
Oh, you have 2 chances.
Well, I can only put 100 in. So unless I get like 36 off of this one.
Okay, I have 2 keys, so.
Yes, so do I. But I've got 1 with 100.
Yeah, I know.
Therefore, I have 1. Oh god, the framey thing is back. I'm gonna be stopping after this one attempt.
Okay.
I don't know what the things are, but.
Yes, it's a PC only giveaway.
Stand by while I analyze the
We don't have access to give it to anyone else.
error. Not a number.
And we get everything ourselves, so.
Criticism.
We can't just be like, hey, DE, go put this on so-and-so's account on this platform.
No. Since we aren't a part
Partners
of the
anymore?
Warframe partnership anymore, you know, it's not like we have that,
Luxury, I guess you
know.
could say.
Yeah, I guess luxury anymore.
Not that we ever used any of that anyway, we still just give out our own stuff.
Yeah. It's a survival.
Fun.
Axie, K2. Dang, can't enter them. I'm sorry. We do have PS4 accounts, but, you know, we are in no way
We almost never play it, so
advanced.
we don't even have stuff for us, let alone to give out to others.
Right. I have a Loki and an Excalibur on my PS4 account. And I think I have like a Cronin Prime handle, I think, on PS4. I think that's like the only Prime item I've got.
I hope this frame thing stops long enough for the 5 minutes.
Session unavailable.
Well, that's not good. Rejoin.
No, it's okay. Communication friends. Join.
You left in the frame
The
came
session
back.
can only be. I can't join you.
Yes, you can.
Provide cover. Lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. Watch out. Detecting void
As soon as you left, everything went normal.
have a matching relic.
Wow. What you gonna say?
I'm trying to say the problem's always you.
Wow! I could donate a Prime set for y'all to give away on PS4. That is crazy, Horizon.
We'd have to be a high enough match rank just to even complete the trade. Odds are we won't be.
I
So-
know we're like meant to be rank, what, 3?
Speak for yourself.
I don't know if we'd even be high enough master rank, because it goes by, like,
Infested
how
are releasing toxic spores into the
high
area.
you
The
are
emergency life support
of
I
a master
delivered
rank
is
to
your
even
only
be able
chance
to
for
accept
survival.
it. But that is very
Delivered a
sweet
life
of you,
support
very
capsule to the
generous.
area.
Mm-hmm.
Activating it will buy you more time. You're near a fissure. Use the reactant to open a relic.
I got
You
one!
need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
You went all the way over to the life support, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you're right there. Oop.
I could, but it's really not needed. We're gonna be here for 5 minutes.
You could what?
I could walk over there, but it's really not needed.
Hopefully we get enough reactant though.
I think we'll be alright.
Because for those that are unaware, it is possible to kill everything so quick you don't get any.
Mm-hmm.
We've done that in defense, and we got like the last one in like the last few seconds, so we barely got enough. That's only because we slowed down on our killing.
Another life support capsule is now available.
But if you have any questions for us about, you know, any weapons, warframes, anything like that, we'd be happy to answer anything.
Where's number 10? Right there. 17 traces.
That's it. You opened the relic.
56
Finish your
gold
mission and we'll
traces.
take a look inside.
Calario, thank you so much for the follow. You're awesome, stay awesome, and hearts and hugs to you. Thank you again. Have you found a good build for Cora yet? I do okay, but not happy with her yet. What I can say about Cora is that I ranked her, and I think I put 1 forma or 2 forma in.
We have a build, but whether it's something that we're actually like happy enough with, we haven't exactly we haven't put her through the paces that we normally do before putting a frame up.
Life support has arrived.
Mm-hmm.
We usually like doing like a fairly long defense, you know, around 40, 50 waves, and or a whatever the sortie is that day, before we can, you know, confidently be like, okay, this is a build that we like, this is something that we're enjoying, and it's working.
The thing with Cora is that she's not a frame that she's not really a frame that I can see myself using like every day, and that's why I can't be like, oh yeah, Cora, like this build is like, you know, awesome, like, because I haven't been using her. I can't be like, yeah, this is awesome. So I can't really answer that question. Whereas like Joker said, whenever we have a build for something, we put it through some different trials, like, you know, the sortie.
See how we like how it
bringing
performs and its survivability and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Like, once we put something on the website, it's because we know like that build that we have on there is set in stone.
Right, we know it works.
And
so if your playstyle works with it and it's not working for you, then, well, if it's not working for you, then either one, you suck with the frame, accept it and get better, or that specific mod set, you could say, doesn't complement your playstyle.
Mm-hmm. You are about the same as me then. What mastery ranks are you, by the way? I'm mastery rank 9 or so, but I've been playing 3 to 4 years.
Well, mastery rank doesn't matter, so have no shame in only being 9.
Right. We're both mastery rank 21, but we could be mastery rank 25 if we really decided to sit down and be like, okay, we're gonna rank everything.
Yeah, if we wanted to rush through. The thing is, we don't want to do that because we want to be able to keep things back. You know, I feel like using this new weapon today. Or, oh, you guys like this weapon? I've never heard of that. Let's give that a try. Well, fucking the Anis.
Do you see our luck today? It's shit.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, we are master rank 21. You only really need to get your master rank up just to, I guess, be able to use everything and not be restricted. And I've been playing for 4 years now.
I have found that if all 4 take Cora with 2 pets each, her armor goes off the charts. Oh wow.
That requires getting a
comes
group
to-
specifically doing that though as well. We don't like making
When it comes
things.
to Joker and I, we usually just play the two of us, and if we do end up going on public, you know, it's because we end up like on a fissure or something, and
Or we
know,
recruit and
it's
people
like
get
whatever.
their mind blown.
Incoming.
Like, oh my god, I don't think we can do this for 40. It's like we do this all the time. But do you always do it with these two frames? No, but we're good enough. We don't need to use specific frames all the time.
Oh yeah.
Someone was Loki and Nesha. Like, but do you guys always do it with Loki and Nesha? Nope. In fact, first time using Nesha in a long time.
Another light secret capsule is now available.
Oop, got it.
I solo a lot. I have 2 special needs pets, so go AFK a lot, so I feel that's not fair to a squad. Understandable.
Yeah, I always played solo just because I didn't like playing public. Because people always either ruined whatever it was I was trying to do, or, you know, they're the people that would come and be like, oh, I'm on this level 3 mission, I gotta go speed run. Like, why are you playing on this low level mission if you're like mastery rank 18 and it's not because of an alert or anything? Are you trying to make yourself feel good, or what's up? So I don't understand why you're coming in to play this level 3 mission so you can run through and make yourself look like a god to new players. So the only thing I ever went on public for was when it came to doing bosses. Because I could always go back and do it later on my own, and I could see how I'm doing against them. I could see what other players are like at that time.
When it comes to Joker and I and how we play, we normally just play the 2 of us, and you know, if other people join the squad, it's either, you know, viewers, or, you know, if we recruit people, which we really try to stay away from the recruiting chat, because the recruiting chat, there's a lot of people who will either be like, you know, oh, you know, we've got to bring Frost, or we've got to bring a Trin, we got to bring, you know, this.
Oh, you guys don't have this frame? I ain't playing.
Yeah, and it's like, first of all, you don't need to bring a Frost, you don't need to bring a Trin. And it's like,
or it's like, we never said we're farming, we said we're going here, you wanted to come, so if you want to bring a farming frame, go for it. Either way, you're getting the material that you wanted, so
right,
you agreed
like,
to
for
do
instance,
this without
like
farming.
a lot of the times we would host like an ODD for 40 waves or whatever, and some people get angry because we would, you know, just say like hosting ODD 40 waves. We wouldn't say we were farming, we wouldn't
Because
say we
we're
were
not
going,
farming.
we just want to go for fun. And a lot of people would be like, what are you doing, are you farming? And we're just like, no, we're playing the game, we're having fun. Like, you're playing a video game to have fun. Like, just because you go to like a specific farming spot doesn't mean that you're always farming. A lot of people confuse that, like, oh my god, like, this person's actually going there not to farm, they're going there because they want to have fun. Like, what? Like, it's like a mind-blowing thing for people.
I
like
know.
that they can't fathom the fact that, like, oh, this person's going to the void not to get Argon. Like, it's a place they like to go. This person wants to go to ODD, like, to play a defense and not get nano. Like these different things, like, really, like, are unbelievable to people. And especially in recruit chat.